everyone, I'm Lynn, and today I'm going to talk about the housing market and what is going on with it. So the question is, Lynn, we're seeing a huge rise in the housing market and rental prices. All the prices are far beyond most people's means, and people are desperately buying homes at outrageous prices, thinking the prices are going to continue to climb. They fear that they won't be able to buy a home in the future. Do you see things cooling and prices coming down again, or what's going on behind the scenes of the housing and buying and rental market? Which it's a great question because things are really crazy right now. Before I get started, don't forget to hit the like button, really helps me out. Okay, so what do I get with this? Property in general is on the rise. It's definitely a seller's market, and the values have become so overinflated that many times people are bidding higher prices than even asked to secure a deal. It's almost like people have this anxiety if they don't offer more than what the asking price is, that someone else is going to outbid them, and that's happening in a lot of areas. I get this started. The cause of all this was a lot to do with the instability people felt in these artificial markets out there that are easily manipulated, whether it's people putting their money in silver and it's manipulated, people putting their money in the stock market, it's manipulated. So the result was people wanted to put their money into something that felt real, and that's like property, as long as it's in a good standing. It can't really be taken back. So you go and you invest in this property, and as long as you're making your payment or you just pay cash in full, it's not something that can be seized, and the value continues to go up. It's not really something that depreciates. We also have an influx of foreign investors that are gobbling up property on U.S. soil. We've all seen that in different areas here. This looks to be especially true with a more affordable housing in the middle to lower class price range. They're coming in and they're taking it, either remodeling it or they are renting it at exorbitant rates. Due to the lack of availability of inventory because of this cycle that started, investors are preying on people to charge inflated rents for those people that are unable to purchase property, whether they can't get approved for it, whether they don't have the money for it, or whether it's just simply not available in an area they need it. It is a way for wealth to funnel toward the top and for those with the money to be able to more easily buy real assets and property. So it just starts this cycle of, if you have the money, people going in and buying it up, you just create more wealth for those being able to do it so they can continue to go in and buy more stuff. It's just this perpetual thing that has started. I see that it's going, that because of the increase in the interest rates that are on the horizon, many of these loans are going to default, starting a down spiraling effect. So people that struggle to get and acquire what they already have as interest rates, if you did it on a variable rate, you're really going to be in trouble. And I see that impacting quite a few people. Again, funneling more wealth to the top as investors swoop in, leaving people looking for cheaper housing. I get this is how socialism works, and those with the money and connections thrive in this market while others struggle. So once you get on that money train, and once you get on that investment train of getting real property and gobbling it all up from everybody else, it's just going to continue. I saw that the prices are going to continue to rise for at least the next year until this bubble pops, and eventually it will, because this can only go so long. It's going to level out, but it's going to take time, and it's definitely going to differentiate the haves and the have-nots. Now is a good time to take inventory of your finances and your incoming funds, because when the interest rates hit, depending on what you own and where you're at financially, make sure that it doesn't impact you in a way where you lose some kind of an asset that's very important to you. If you're able, keep a reserve and or pay off what you can to avoid any interest so you don't get impacted by this variable thing. Lock it in or do what you got to do. They want you in debt, and they do. They want that instant gratification. Go out and charge it. Go out and get it on a loan. Go out and whatever. So then they can swoop in and say, oh, sorry about your luck. The interest rates went up, and now you're left paying that or them taking your property. And that's really all I have for this reading. Thanks so much for listening. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Take care. Bye.